What's happening? Shout out to all those beginner investors and traders out there. Y'all already know who it is, but if you don't, it's good vibe. Ray Valentine, you done pulled up to the block market. This is Hood Money Investing. I wanted to see how you fellow beginner investors and traders feel right now, because with everything that's peeled back with AMC, GME, and the stock market just in particular, seems like this could really be an explosion when it comes down to the things that are unraveling with these hedge funds and the SEC and the DTCC and everything that's going on with synthetic shares and naked shorting. With the lid that's been blown off, man, I mean, I'm not going to change my tune about the 100K target, but oh my goodness, this is getting out of control. I feel like going to make a goddamn sign saying, buy and hold AMC and GME and any other stock that's being shorted by these hedge funds. I mean, it's been revealed that they're shorting, a dozen companies, man, damn near or more. And, they're hiding through, they're shorting biotech companies. They're somehow figuring out ways to hide through bonds and ETFs. And it's just ridiculous. The tactics that they're using, which is genius. At the same, it's diabolical, but at the same time, it's genius. I mean, because the truth of the matter is, it's bringing the best out of retail investors that aren't in the 1% that are doing these illegal acts, man, because they're pushing their limits, going through, just tons of articles, tons of data, and they're finding these, what these hedge funds are doing is just crazy, man, because we have some very, very, very intelligent retail investors on our side. And for them to call us dumb money, which I'm okay with, I mean, especially with all the people that are benefiting off of this, all the people that, have things taken away from them, especially those that happen to get caught up in the 2008 market crash and anything else involving the stock market and the system, when it comes to stocks and any other investments. So, I just want to see how you guys and you girls and you fellow beginner investors feel about this, man, because this is crazy. It's getting, bigger than I can't say it's getting bigger than I thought, because, this is all new to me, but it's definitely starting to reach like a mass amount of people that I didn't think it would cross over to. That's the reason why, I'm feeling a little bit. I mean, I've always felt good about AMC. I've always felt, GME was going to do great without the squeeze. That's why you can go back and check videos out 7 months ago, 8 months ago. I always felt GME had the potential to be a great company, and it didn't have anything to do with, the squeeze. So, and when it came down to the squeeze, I felt like, it could possibly happen because of all the fundamentals that were, being reconfigured and being restructured, and how people were gravitating towards GME because of that, Ryan Cohen and everything, that people felt that GME could capitalize on. And now, with AMC raising all the money that they have, I felt the same thing about AMC in the future, but with everybody selling their shares. You got execs selling their shares. You have, Adam Aaron trying to issue a certain amount of shares. It's just, they sold, well, I said Mundrick, they sold a certain amount, then they're trying to issue a certain amount, talking about share dilution. So it's just, a little bit up and down when it comes to, for me, I'm saying in my personal opinion, remember, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not an investing guru, but this is just my own opinion. They know how to talk and use, their words to maybe build confidence with or whoever they're talking to, but that just seems like it's a way to derail or ignore or exclude the true objective or behind whatever he has the planned for AMC. That's what it seemed like to me, because everything was about built strengthening AMC, which is good, but with dilution and share dilutions and things of that nature, you could kill the stock price. So that's why I was just like, what's going on, but with the Melissa Lee thing that happened on CNBC with her blurting out naked shorts, which people think she might be an ape. She might be a AMC shareholder, a GME shareholder, or whatever the case is. It's just unknown at this moment. We're in uncharted territory. I mean, they could have had all this planned. I mean, to have Melissa Lee make that comment, or this could really be an opportunity for, them to use us as a way to heal these broken companies or these companies that may be going into bankruptcy. I mean, because at the moment they're starting to talk about silver and this and that and this, and that right there could be a tactic used to help, like I said, us funnel money to certain companies, and then they can bounce back, and then before you know it, you got retail left with the bag somewhere along the line. So I just really wanted to ask, what do you feel about this? I'm pretty much solid on it right now. Like I said, I have a portfolio for AMC, and then I have a portfolio. I have portfolios. All of them have AMC in it. All of them have GME in it. So I'm holding one for the 100K just in case. And now that this is starting to spread like wildfire, it's just no telling, man, at this point where AMC is going. So, and they're saying that Gary Gensler is going to crack down and pay attention. You got Robinhood. They've been asked to put more money into, I guess so they can be liquid, or, just in case this blows. I mean, I think it's like 60 million, 69 million or something that they have to put inside of their accounts, so that they can, just in case this happens to blow. But, and then they have an eye on them just in case they halt or do something crazy with these stocks if they happen to start moving. So it's just a lot going on, man, and everything that's taking place could really, really lose investors and put us in a position where, things get a little bit critical. So I just want to see how you beginner investors feel about that, you beginner traders feel about that, and even some of you advanced, man, just because like I said, man, we need all the help that we can get understanding, what's taking place to some degree, even though that we're in new territory, so that's just how I feel about this. Right now, it's 9:06. The market is about to open in about 24 minutes, 25 minutes. AMC looks like it's making a push. If we can get $100 after this week, I think it'll start moving. A lot of these content creators are saying the same thing about AMC consolidating and, it's looking strong at $50. They were saying that weeks ago. You can go back 4 months ago, 5 months ago, and see content creators saying that AMC was going to go to $50 around that time. And that was 4 months ago. That's what I'm saying. That's the reason why, you beginner investors and traders really need to be careful about who you paying attention to, because they're going to constantly keep saying AMC is going to 100, is going to, 200. I told you, once it broke past 50, we could see some action. We've been seeing action ever since, but I haven't done a video about it going any higher. Yes, possibly 100 if, we break past 70, but they have to reestablish, what they plan on doing, once this breaks past 100, 200, if it goes that high, and so on and so forth. So, just be careful. That's all I'm saying. Beginner investor and trader, could vibrate Valentine, but common sense will take you a long way, man. Just pay attention, and you can listen to the same rhetoric that these people were pushing, and you just have to be careful. But with all this news, like I said, it's no telling, and I want to say this because I never thought of this, and this could be one of the reasons why AMC could blow up, and one of the biggest reasons why. I never thought about devils conquering or taking over other devils' kingdoms. You see what I'm saying? And with these hedge funds that are betting against Melvin Capital or, whatever, I'm saying to myself, like, I'm saying to myself, with things like that happening, maybe you do have devils out here that are saying, let's bury these guys and take everything that they have. I mean, because at the end of the day, there aren't just, there isn't just one devil, on this plane that we walk on. There are several. And, there may be other devils that, are saying, hey, man, you put yourself in this situation, and the only thing we can do is capitalize off your mistakes. So if this happens to burn you and, you happen to fall from whatever, they consider grace, we could be seeing a squeeze like no other. I mean, just thinking about it, BlackRock's still holding. Vanguard is still holding. I mean, you have other hedge funds that are jumping in. So what does that tell you? I mean, if Melvin Capital is, having a hard time holding up their, their kingdom, I mean, what's wrong with other devils coming to take it over? I mean, you don't always have when sometimes when stores are closed, they don't knock down the whole building. Sometimes they just put up another sign and it's a reopening of another business. You see what I'm saying? So I never really thought about that. And, at this moment, Melvin Capital and, they could have some sharks, really, really, on their heels. So, think about that. And that right there alone, on top of the news, really makes me think that, maybe this could go a lot higher than I expected, so, but, I'm good with being along for the ride, and we gonna see, man, because somebody's scared. Somebody out there shaking in their boots, and I know it damn sure ain't me, because I know what the fuck I ain't gonna say I know what I'm doing, but I know enough, after watching GameStop, I feel like I know how to play this. So, tell me how you plan to play it. Tell me what you think. You think it's going to go to 10K, 100K? Please drop it down in the comment box. And with all this news circulating, what do you think? Is it possible? Come on, it's Kaviri Valentine. Let me know. Drop it down in the comment box. And we're going to keep on getting this money, man.
They out there panicking right now. I can feel it. They out there. They're panicking. Look at them.
Now, you're not naive enough to think we're living in a democracy, are you, buddy? It's the free market. And you're part of it.
Something just came across my desk, John. It is perhaps the best thing I've seen in the last 6 months. If you have 60 seconds, I'd like to share the idea with you. You got a minute?
after everything we've done for you.
Oh, see, I made Lewis a bet here. Lewis bet me that we couldn't both get rich and put you all in the poorhouse at the same time. He didn't think we could do it. I won.
I lost. $1.
Thank you, Lewis.
After you.
Certainly.